I'd read the book when I was 8, which was a little too young to be doing that, but I did, and my parents were happy I was reading. So Stephen King was already in my psyche very, very young.
Leave her alone, honey. She's reading. It's great.
Leave her alone. Yeah.
Just leave her alone. She's reading. Yeah.
Why is she burying things in the backyard?
Yes.
Why is she doing
It's
rituals?
okay. She's just reading, all right? Leave her alone.
Why is she dressing up like a clown now and scaring us? But yeah, it was very much part of my childhood, and even the film as well, Mary Lambert's Pet Sematary, was also part of my psyche, and all of Stephen King sort of like shaped my childhood, and for better or worse.
You know, I wasn't expecting it or looking for it or thinking, okay, I'm going to go and do, a Stephen King movie, but once you read it, I read it again. I read it when I was younger, and I read it again. It stays with you. It really just stays with you. The man is so accessible. You just find yourself thinking, I could do this, I could do that, or I could read Pet Sematary again. And that was it for me. And then, I didn't realise the amount of work it would take, to play Lewis. I mean, it was hard work. It was really hard work. And, that was it. There's a word for losing a husband. There's, which is you're a widower. What's the word when you've lost your wife?
I think you're still a widower.
It's a widower. There's no word for if you've lost a child. It's such a taboo subject. Once again, King, uses that and gives it again a what if. What if there is a place just over there, literally, just over there you can. And if you can make that absurd jump for whatever reason, then you go on to another journey. And that's the challenge with Pet Sematary, and that's also the joy of actually going on that journey. What would you do? They're a normal husband and wife. What would you do? And then instead of rushing to judgment, well, let's just have a think about it and go down that road for a while and see what happens.
I love him. He's just so kind and so wonderful. And I'm such a mega fan of his, and so to be on set and then also to realize that he's just a warm, wonderful human being was just so great, and he's just so brilliant. And that man cannot deliver a false line. Like, everything is so earnest, and all of his performances I've ever seen, he just acts as something so earnest and so honest. Yeah, it's really great.
He's very easy to work with, is the answer to that question. But watching him last night, I was really like, oh my God, he knows what he's doing.
It's got them tricks.
He really does. He just knows what he's doing.